Firstly, thank you very much for coming here this morning. It's really appreciated to get such a great turnout to this opening of the wonderful Wagi Bridge. My name is John Dietz. I'm the CEO of the Suburban Land Agency, and right now I feel incredibly proud and incredibly honoured to be able to participate in this event. And firstly, I'd like to thank Richie Allen, firstly for giving us an insight into some of the history of this site, and secondly, Richie will be giving us the welcome to country. Thank you, Richie.
I think we've got Uncle Warren coming. Okay, right behind us.
If I could now introduce Warren Daley to provide. Warren is a Ngunnawal elder, and Warren will be giving us the welcome to country. Perfect timing, Warren. Thank you.
I'd also like to welcome other Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islanders attending today's event. The importance of giving a welcome to country is that before entering another person's country, you'd always announce your arrival, not enter until a traditional owner welcomes you. As in the white man's world, you would not want your neighbour or a total stranger entering your home or yard unless they are asked permission to do so. The reason for this practice is it protects your spirit while you're in another person's country, but it also shows respect to the people and the country you're entering. As a Ngunnawal elder, it gives me great pleasure to be asked to give a welcome to country, as it shows recognition and respect for Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islanders, First Nations people and culture. So thank you all. Enjoy the day. Thank you very much and welcome.
Thank you very much, Warren. And I do welcome the Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islanders, as well as all communities, to come and make best use of this bridge. It was only a few short months ago that I had the privilege of joining Minister Berry to open our park in Moncrief. And I made known the expectations that the Minister has on the SLA to ensure that we can build and design inclusive communities. And I think that, as well as the park, I think this bridge is a really good example of that, bringing together the two communities of Amaroo and Moncrief. And I'd now like to hand over to Minister Berry for the opening ceremony. Thank you, Minister.
Thanks, John, and thanks everyone for coming out today as well. Thank you very much, Richie and Warren, for sharing the story of the Ngunnawal people here. You know, one of the oldest cultures in the world, 50,000, longer than 50,000 years in Australia. It's important that we all get to share in that culture, and so we appreciate your local knowledge here and your warm welcome today as well, Warren. Thanks very much. And also very much welcome any Aboriginal or Torres Strait Islander people who are here with us today. Thanks very much, John, for coming along to these events. It's important that we engage the community in these events so that the community can come together as well and celebrate what is a great way to connect Amaroo and Moncrief together. But also, as we've already seen this morning, the bridge is getting quite a lot of active travel on it. Warren as well showed us a great example of very fast active travel coming across the oval this morning. So it's really great that it's already getting such great usage, and thank you already for the early feedback from one of the local residents here as well. So it's awesome to see people providing that feedback to us and how important this will be in connecting people up together. I'd also wanted to acknowledge local members, Michael Pedersen and Suzanne Orr, who are here today, as well as members of the SLA board, John, of course, Julie and Suzanne, who are here, as well as John, the chair of the board, other John. So yes, thank you very much for coming along today. There's so many people that need to be acknowledged and thanked for putting this together. The whole project came together for around $2.5 million, which includes all of the tree plantings and pike paths and the bridge as well. So, but seems like not very much money. We've made a great connection between both these communities, a safe way to get to school and to participate in sporting activities on these ovals here. So that's pretty much all I wanted to say today. Thank you all for coming along this morning. John, did you want to say some more of that? Yes, thank you.
And just to complement Minister's comments, these sorts of things cannot be done without our subcontractors. both Cord Civil and Indesco, and we really appreciate the work that they've done. So, and as you remind me, the Mingle team within the SLA, which are a fantastic team, and bringing together the inclusive communities. It's not just the infrastructure, it's not just the built form, it's how we can foster communities in these areas, and it's our Mingle team that really assists that. I think that's essentially winding up the activity for this morning, but I do understand there may be some dancing lessons for those who are keen. If you don't have to get to school, or perhaps if you've had an extra cup of coffee this morning, then thank you very much. And perhaps even before then, we might invite those to come who the Minister will be unveiling the plaque. And thank you.
All right, ready everyone? And when we open it, let's say, what's the name of the bridge? Wagi.
Wagi.
Wagi. Wagi, which means dance. So everybody ready?
Everybody dancing.
1, 2, 3. Wagi! There we are.
So we move around. You're not in it.